A young team gets some extra coaching up from their skipper before the first game of a very big series.
Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Nashville Sounds and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for two division rivals. Next, Trevor Rogers, out of the state of New Mexico, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Steve Cook, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll get back in standing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Diaz leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Cahill ready, the 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Barreto brings it in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Now at the plate, number 10. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Sharp ground ball to third. 2 is left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Sheldon Ness. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hot shot down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Cook. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Barreto's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. 3 innings complete. The Sounds lead it 2-0. Ready once again, Steve Cook.
Steve Cook.
First offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. The Sound have managed to build a small lead in this one, but both of these teams are still looking for a way to break this one open. It's become clear throughout the season that these clubs are evenly matched. It'd be surprising if this race didn't come down to the final days of the season. Right, guys?
You know, D-Roy, you get late into the season like this, and you really have to keep your not only on the mound, but in the batter's box. You're starting to get a little bit tired, and you see the schedule starting to come to an end.
Yeah, Dan, I'm with you. It becomes mental right now. Physically, everybody's hurting a little bit. You can grind it out when you know you have a chance at the postseason. Mentally, you got to stay focused.
And that one just missed outside.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. Beck on the move. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
Fielder, number 3, Monty Harrison.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball pulled hard down the line in left. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. He's in at second safely as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
When this one left the bat, the pitcher was hoping and praying it would go foul, and I thought it might, but it ends up falling just inches inside the line, going for a double and driving it.
Digging in to try it again, Steve Cook. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Realmuto stands at first with 1 out. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. The 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop, cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve.
And there he goes towards second. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And now he's on the move again for second. Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Oh, and they've got him picked off. The next 3-2. They try it one more time for second. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Again, he's off for second. Here's the payoff pitch. And now he's on the move again for second. Hit out towards second. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Striding in once again, Kyle Jensen. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Jensen.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. 2-1. Count even at 2-2. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. Ready for another chance? Johnny Schultz.
Number 0. Johnny Schultz.
High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and that's the second out of the inning. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Digging in once again, Steve Cook. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Ready for another shot now, Monty Harrison. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Diaz over at second. Cook on at first with 2 down. Line to the right side, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We've played 8 full. New Orleans is out in front, 5-2.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
5-2 the final score tonight. The New Orleans Baby Cakes rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Trevor Rogers earns win number 7 on the season. Javi Guerra records the save, his 14th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Baby Cakes. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Nashville Sounds and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. Today, a matchup that could shape the playoff picture. The division's fiercest rivalry continues right after this. Taylor Clark is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Second and third here, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. A play at the plate, and not in time as the run scores. Stepping into the box, Steve Cook. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Row? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He's set. Here's the well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
And he will make it in at third. He's got himself a one-out triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Kyle Jensen.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Into the box, Monty Harrison. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Fouled away. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Cook at third with 2 away. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen, a foul ball.
The 1-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Here now the 2-2. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Throw to the plate, and they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error, and a runner left on. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steve Cook.
Steve Cook.
First pitch of the at-bat. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
This one's down to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the damage is done as thanks to the solo home run. This is now a one-run game. On now to the top of inning number. Striding into the box, Steve Cook. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. While this game represents a pivotal moment for these teams in their hunt for the playoffs, you wouldn't know it by what we've seen today. The Baby Cakes have looked, quite frankly, outclassed in this one.
This was a pivotal game for this team to come in here and at least set the tone for the postseason. This first place team is smacking them around.
Yeah, they are, D-Roll. We're getting late into the season right now where the second place team is running out of games, running out of schedule, and every game is so important. They're going to need to turn this mojo around and turn it around really fast.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Popped up. Nunez on the move, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready now, Steve Cook. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yep, that ball went out. A ball and no strikes. Liner towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
10-6, the final score in this game. The Nashville Sound led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jarrell Cotton earns his 8th victory of the season. Taylor Clark was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Sound. 10 runs on 11 hits. 1 error.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Nashville Sounds and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. Today, a matchup that could shape the playoff picture. The division's fiercest rivalry continues right after this. Adam Conley will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steve Cook, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit the other way out toward right field. Bullock is there. One pitch, one out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Digging in, Franklin Barreto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Franklin Barreto.
The 1-1 home. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Bare hands it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Baby Cakes lead it 1-0. Stepping up now, Steve Cook. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Steve Cook.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And next up will be Franklin Barreto. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounded to third. Cook comes up with it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. Settling in now, Steve Cook.
13, Steve Cook.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. The Baby Cakes built themselves a nice lead, but this division still has the potential to go either way. Guys, what kind of physical or mental factors could make the difference when a division race is this close?
You know, guys, this has been a close one, but the first place team is flexing their muscle a little bit. And they better watch out because this second place team does not want to find themselves in a wild card game.
I agree with you, D-Roy, and that's one of the things when you're in first place, as long as this team has been, we're getting late into the season right now. They need to keep playing good fundamental baseball and not let off the gas pedal. They have a team down. They need to step on them.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Nashville, number 64, Logan Shaw. The batter, number 10, shortstop.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in. And next to the plate will be JT Riddle. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Number 56 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Standing in, Kyle Jensen. He singled his last time up.
First baseman, Kyle Jensen.
Here's the 2-1. Slider up that he gets a call on. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And another throw over. Runner back safely. Now the payoff pitch home. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Ready to take his hacks again, Johnny Schultz, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Cook at second, Jensen at first, 2 out in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning coming up. The Baby Cakes lead it 3-0. Now at the plate, Steve Cook.
13, Steve Cook.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner goes for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Javi Guerra comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 40, Javi Guerra.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, number 28, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 28.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is a slider that backs up for a ball. To 2-2 now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Ortega is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Now batting, third baseman, Sheldon Ness.
Into the box, Sheldon Ness. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. So striding forward now, number 56. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. New Orleans took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Adam Conley pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. Javi Guerra closes the door for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score, first for the
Great job.